Capricorn, what is up? It is Tina from Trust and Truth Tarot. Hello, how are you? Obviously, pretty good, or you're going to be very soon, which we'll talk about in just a second. So, hey guys, just want to say real quick before we get started with the reading, I am so grateful. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking the videos, for sharing the videos, for the personal readings. I've been booking them like crazy. I'm really having just such a tremendous experience here on YouTube reading tarot, and I am so grateful for that. So thank you for your support. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, I'm currently offering them for $25. I have a couple of spots left through this weekend. I'm publishing this video on June 1st, 2017. I'm going to be traveling next week though, so my schedule's filling up fast, very fast. Again, overwhelming response. So it's been great, really great, and I'm very grateful for it. So if you're interested, please email me at Trust and Truth Tarot. I'll let you know exactly the time frame that I can get your reading to you. I'm traveling for about 5 or 6 days, so if I can't get it to you this week, depending on when you get to me, and I'm taking people basically first come first serve type situation. So if you'd like one, just email me it's at trustandtruthtarot@gmail.com. All the information is down below in the description box too. All right, Caps. So if you're new to my channel and new to my readings, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I do. It is a 9-card spread. It's 3 cards for your recent past, 3 cards for your present, and 3 cards for your near future. I also clarify with an overview card, and then I do 2 cards from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel Oracle deck, and 2 cards from, I'm using this month the Doreen Virtue Saints and Angels deck, I believe it's called. I'm sorry, I left the box up on the counter there. But it's another Doreen Virtue deck just to give a little more guidance and oversight into the reading. Okay, Capricorn, let's get started. You guys have some amazing people in your life right now. Like, what is going on? First of all, I'm counting, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, I'm sorry. And then you've got some very strong, powerful people in your life right now, or this could be your energy. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So in your recent past, I see Judgment, I see Justice, and I see the King of Cups. Judgment. Wow, Temperance card. I mean, you guys, this is something where you've been doing a lot of like self-reflection, coming out of, some sort of mental situation where you needed to kind of build yourself back up and move forward, and you've basically been doing that. You've been manifesting that for the last few weeks, and that's great, guys. I love to see this card in the deck because it's such a positive forward movement for you guys, and I feel like at some point in the recent past, you came to some sort of decision or conclusion where you were like, you know what, I'm not going to take this bullshit anymore. I'm not happy. I'm going to move forward, and that could be in career, it could be in love, it could be in any realm of your life, really. But you definitely have made some positive leaps forward. You've also got the Justice card. This could represent a Libra in your life, but it could also represent someone who is just very balanced. If you had something going on with court, it probably came out in your favor because the scales of justice obviously were balanced. And if not, and that would be for very few of you. I don't feel like a lot of you have had some court things going on. Maybe a few of you did, but not a whole lot of you. I just feel like you've reached a level of balance in your life. I mean, if it's not a Libra that came in recently, it's you got to the point where you were just like, you know what, I feel grounded, I feel good, I feel like I'm very emotionally balanced and stable right now, financially stable, just a whole level of balance in your life, which is great. Next, you got the King of Cups, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could represent a male in your life who is just extremely understanding. This could be a boss, it could be a love partner, it could be a friend, just anybody that came into your life recently. Or if they didn't come into your life recently, they've been around a long time. They just had a great, a good influence on you recently. Someone who's very understanding of situations, very, gives good advice, has a good heart, like just a very, very good heart. And I see that person there very strongly for you. All right, your current situation is going to be the Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. You guys, oh my gosh. Ace of Swords is a victory. It's a new beginning. And if it's not with an air sign. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know. Maybe it's a Libra. We'll see. But it's a definite new beginning, and it's a definite victory. Like you feel like you won something. You're like, yes, I got it. You got the new job. You got the date with the person you wanted to date. You got, you were looking at something to purchase, and you were finally able to purchase it, or something, something ended and it was in your favor. Again, if it was a legal matter, it could have been something that came in and ended, and it's like, yes, now I can finally start fresh. I had my victory. Everything's good. But you're feeling very victorious right now. Next card I have for you guys is the Fool, which represents a new beginning. I don't know, guys. Now I'm starting to feel like there's an air sign involved, because I'm seeing swords everywhere. I'm seeing Justice, and I'm seeing the Fool, all kind of like intertwined there. So some of you guys might have had an air sign come in recently, and if they haven't come in yet, they probably will be soon. Something of that nature. But you got the Fool here, a new beginning. You're leaping in head first. You're not looking both ways before you cross the street. No, you're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the water and see where the current carries you. To be honest, like you're just like, I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a gamble, and I'm just going to see what happens, It's that kind of energy. So I definitely see that for a lot of you guys. Again, could be a new career for you. Could be love situation, something like that. But I definitely see a brand new beginning for you guys on the horizon with the Ace and the Fool right next to each other. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a brand new beginning. Probably something you're experiencing right now. Next, you got the Two of Swords, which is a crossroads. You're going to have to make a choice, guys, a decision. You're coming to a point where you're going to have to choose, one job to another, one partner or love interest to another. Maybe you're dating two people, something like that, and you're going to have to make that choice. Could be an air sign and a water sign for some of you guys, definitely, because you got the Knight of Cups in your near future as well. But, it could be anybody, but I see air and water a lot in this reading. So it could be if it's a love decision, like you're going to probably have to come to a conclusion soon as to what you want to do going forward. All right, Nine of Wands, excuse me, a card of defense. You're feeling defensive. I feel like maybe you're going to get in some sort of argument with someone, or if it's not an argument, it's more just like someone might insult you. And you're like, hey, don't say that. That's not right. Like that kind of thing. And you're feeling like you have to defend yourself in some sort of way. If it's in a job situation, it could be that somebody is, bringing in an energy that's kind of like either they're competing with you or they're undermining you to make you look bad, so that they look better. Because, people think that works, and it really never does, guys, just to be honest with you. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. But you're going to feel defensive here soon. It could be in a love relationship, too. It could be that somebody, maybe this crossroads has something to do with it, that they're going to come back at you and say, well, you were a jerk anyway, and I didn't like you. And you're going to be like, hey, like I was not a jerk. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just telling you right now, this is the way it is, and that's the way I want it to be, and that kind of situation. So, just be on the lookout for that coming up in the near future. Then you've got two people coming in, guys, the Queen of Pentacles and then the Knight of Cups. And both of those cards are very good people, actually. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who, she's one of my favorite females in the deck. She's somebody who is extremely kind. It could be a male energy as well, definitely. Also could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But she's someone who brings with her a very kind heart. She's very understanding. She's very generous, too. She's the Queen of Pentacles. So, she's like someone that'll buy you lunch. She's someone that is not stingy with her money, but she's also not stingy with her time. Like she'll give you the time of day. If this is a work situation for you guys, you're lucky to have a coworker like this, or even a boss like this. And if it's on an earth sign, it might be somebody that just brings that energy. But there's someone who is just very, very, their heart is good. People, you guys are Capricorns, you're realists, right? You see things in black and white a lot. And sometimes people are good and sometimes they're bad. And you guys are pretty good at reading that. So this is somebody coming into your life that isn't there yet, but they're a very kind person. So they're going to be someone that's nice to be around. Excuse me. The next card that you guys have is the Knight of Cups, which is a card of basically offers, proposals. Could be with a water sign. That would be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But if it's not, it just could be that you have an offer coming in. Again, career-related, love-related, something's going to be offered to you very soon, and it's very positive too. When I see the Knight of Cups, I think hey, like this person has like a grand gesture for you almost, like let's go out on a date, or hey, I've got this really good idea for you for a project at work, like something like that. It's a very positive thing that's going to make you happy and excited, okay? So that's a great thing. Did I tell you guys that crowning your reading is the world, by the way? Did I leave that little tidbit out over here? I'm sorry, guys, Capricorn. I am just a little tired. It's 1:10 in the morning, so I've been doing readings for a few hours now. But no, yeah, the world's crowning your reading. Just a little, little thing that I just forgot to mention. So the world card is one of the most amazing cards in the deck, guys. Things are moving in the right direction for you. Everything's flowing very smoothly. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of roadblocks. And if there are, between these swords and this world card, you're cutting right through them. You're just getting right through them, and it's fine. I feel like you guys, a lot of you have a feeling of kind of regeneration. And it's funny, I just thought about this. I'm a Capricorn moon, and that totally relates to me too. It does. So yeah, no, just things are flowing in the right direction for you. Things are really going to be feeling good over the next couple of weeks. It's a very, very positive reading, guys. Very, very positive card. Okay, let's pull some of I'm going to do the Saints and Angel cards first, and then we'll finish off with the Enduring Virtue Romance Angels. But let's pull a couple of these things here. And these kind of just give you a general guidance on things that you might need to look out for, things that you might need to watch, things that you might be happening in your life right now. Yeah, I like these cards. All right, so let's do Capricorn, first 2 weeks of June 2017. Capricorn, first 2 weeks of June 2017. Let's get here for Capricorn, first 2 weeks of June 2017. Okay. All right, Caps. I feel like we're good. Oh, it says be brave. Oh, yes, you guys. And you guys are brave. You already know that. But there may be something here that rocks you a little bit, that shakes you up. I mean, it could be with the World card. Sometimes with the World card, we see changes, in our life that we're not familiar with, right? And as Capricorns, we crave familiarity. We want stability. That's what we literally live for almost, So sometimes with the World card, we can see things brought into our life with this regeneration that we're not familiar with. And it could be a new love partner. It could be a new job. It could be just something out of the blue that comes up in your life that you're like, whoa, this is a big change for me. And sometimes it's hard, especially for earth signs, to make those changes, but it's telling you to be brave. You've got a guardian angel watching over you. Spirit is watching over you, for sure. And, just make sure you're facing all of the things that are coming to you in the next couple weeks with courage. And, that you're putting your best face forward and that you're embracing, possible change, because even though change is scary, it's the most important part of life. Without change, there's nothing, right? There's literally nothing. Like it's the abyss. So just try to remember that, going into the next couple weeks. Okay, let's pull the next one for you. We've got pause. Oh, yes. So a lot of you guys have been working really hard, and that's very typical of Capricorns. I do it myself as a Capricorn moon. I will read tarot cards at 1:30 in the morning, even though I have to be up at 6 to go to work. Just so you know. But you know what I mean? We're those kind of people. I mean, work is very important to us. We put a lot of pride into our work. We care very deeply about our careers and our life purpose. So sometimes we have to take a few minutes out to just pause, take a deep breath, smell the roses, just enjoy the people and places around us. If you've been working too hard, guys, take a night off. I'm serious. Just take a night off. Go have a nice dinner or make a nice dinner at home. Eat your favorite food. Watch your favorite movie on Netflix. Do something that you can kind of indulge in and turn off for a few minutes, because this is what this card is telling you, is that you need to do that. You need to take a break. Even if it's a short break, even if it's just one night, it doesn't have to be, a 30-day vacation. But if you can do that, great. Then absolutely, I would never not recommend that. But, take time to turn the world off for a minute. Pause, enjoy the things around you, because again, with the World card, with all these good things coming in, you don't want to miss out on one of these amazing positive energies that are coming in for you because you've been too busy focusing on work, okay? Good advice for me too, by the way. All right, so a couple cards from the Doreen Virtue Romance deck. We've got Capricorn, first 2 weeks of June 2017. Capricorn, first 2 weeks of June 2017. First 2 weeks of June 2017. Okay, Caps, I feel like we're ready. Boom. What do we got? Oh, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, I kind of feel like this reading was probably not a love geared reading, but it could be that you're traveling. It could be that if you do have a life partner, someone that's involved in your life right now, it could be, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're going to be taking a little bit of time apart. It could have to do with this pause. Like maybe you're just going to be like, I just need a weekend, to go relax with the girls, or even off by yourself, something like that. But, you've got a little bit of time apart coming up. I don't feel a real huge negative connotation with this. I don't feel like this means like separation within like, like, oh my gosh, we're separating, like a big dramatic thing. No, I just feel like this means like taking a little time to yourself, which I mean, these cards are definitely, screaming that at me now, to just kind of regenerate, enjoy the things around you, enjoy the environment, enjoy the people, relax a little bit, try not to work so hard. But again, it might mean that, you've got to do a little bit of traveling, or you're just not going to be with your partner, for a short period of time. Like, again, I don't feel the energy from this card being something that's like, I would tell you if I did, and I don't. I don't feel like it's going to be a big, long separation or that you're breaking up or anything like that. It just feels like you need some time to rest and relax. Okay, pull one more of the Angel Oracle cards here. Let me flip these back over. Ooh, calling in your soulmate. Single Capricorns. Are you guys manifesting in your soulmate? You guys probably would never say if you were, but I feel like some of you guys are. I feel like for the single Capricorns especially, you guys have probably been doing a lot of thinking. It could have been like, all right, maybe I need to pull back a little bit from what I've been focusing on and try to focus on figuring out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, like who my life partner is going to be, paying more attention to the people and energies around you, but definitely manifesting, like really starting to think like, what would the perfect partner for me be? What does that look like for me? And you're bringing it in. You're doing affirmations, whether you realize it or not. You're visualizing. You've got a lot of this energy where you're calling in your soulmate. If this is not, if you're not single and you have your soulmate already, maybe it's because maybe because of all this stuff that's been going on, you guys just need to take a break together and kind of find yourselves again. I said it in a personal reading earlier, but one of the most important things in a relationship, to me anyway, is making sure that you take time to reconnect with your partner, and in calling in your soulmate, if you are a connected or attached Capricorn, it could be that you just need to take time to to talk to them, to hang out with them, to reconnect with them and communicate with them and talk about how things are going, in your life, in your relationship. How are you feeling? What can we do to improve? What can we do to grow together? Because if you don't talk about those things and make sure that your other person's happy, and that you're happy, obviously very, very important aspect of that as well, things can start to crumble and slip, and you don't want that. So this is just a reminder, if you are coupled, to talk to your soulmate, talk to your partner, talk about going forward. What do you want to do? How's things going? How are you feeling? Is there anything I can do better? Are you, or you want to make sure that I love you, that kind of thing. So it can go either way. Singles, calling them in, coupled, talking to them, reconnecting, making sure that your heart is open and that their heart is open and that you guys are like totally, totally awesome. All right, Capricorn. Well, thank you so much for this, for watching this reading. Again, I appreciate it. If you are looking for a personal reading, all of the information can be found down in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Talk soon. Bye.